Hey everybody, welcome back to the Canon Creator Lab. My name is KarQ, and today I am joined by... Fareeha!
Which one are we looking at for the after?
That part, oh, look, we're looking at the center, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Fareeha, well, you are the newest influencer for the Toronto Defiant. How's that feel?
It feels awesome. I'm so excited.
It's great to have you here. I mean, you're both, obviously, for the Toronto Defiant, you're a gamer, first and foremost, but I heard you were also a musician. How did you start with music in your life? What was like the introduction?
Wow. I'm Asian, so...
Me too.
So it's just a part of your childhood contract. You're brought into this world. You start piano at the ripe age of 2. But no, I started piano lessons when I was 8 years old, and that went on for maybe 10 years or so before I completely fell out of love with it, because it was just classical music, and it was rigid guidelines and really, really tight pipeline of you do this and only this. But now, I really, really love video game music because it encompasses so many genres. And so it's got jazz, it's got some classical stuff, it's got rock and pop, but the really cool part is it always helps in telling a story.
Was Overwatch the game that kind of tied the music back into your life, would you say? Or was it another game, or was that beforehand?
Sort of. It was very strange because through streaming Overwatch, I have always wanted to have music in the background. And there was the whole streamer DMCA scare when that happened, and so that had all of us scrambling for these solutions to, oh yeah, what can we play on stream now? How do we not get banned? And we found that, you know, just playing video game music was a way to circumvent that almost.
And then that kind of set you on to what you're doing now, which is, what I understand, is a hybrid between both gaming and music for most of your streams, right?
Yeah, and it's so different than before because it kind of redefines my relationship with music. And it's not this like regimented rules game of doing things perfectly. It's like finding fun in the imperfection, and you're making mistakes, but you're still having a great time.
Now that you stream a lot of music, what is the most requested song that people ask you to play? Tuesday Arcade, Final Fantasy X.
People love to cry.
Yeah, this is a very emotional piece. I love this game growing up, so. Actually, no, this was your most requested one. Really? Wow.
Big time. Do you want to learn a little bit of one of the biggest songs? Gerudo Valley.
Oh, I love
so
that one.
it's really, really simple. Left-hand part is just F sharp, and then D, E, and then C sharp. So, I believe it in you.
Okay, so I'll take care of the left hand, you take care of the melody.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So sorry, F sharp, D, E,
C sharp, and then it repeats. So each for a bar.
So do you want me to go?
Da, 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 da. Yes, keep going. Yes, that was so cool.
No, it's so easy. I can just hear it on this side. I'm like, oh my God, it's going intense. So I'm just playing 4 notes. Okay, so let's circle back a little bit. We talked a lot about music just now and how Overwatch was a big part of it and streaming, but we didn't really mention how you took that leap to become a streamer, and like at what point of Overwatch did you become a streamer? Were you a streamer before Overwatch? You know, what's that history?
I actually tried YouTube first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because YouTube was more appealing. I had a bunch of channels that nobody's ever going to find. Because when you make a YouTube channel when you're 12 years old, you want that channel to burn.
I have one like that too.
You do?
I did magic tricks when I was like 10.
Oh, I love this lore!
Nobody can
No.
No.
I couldn't communicate very well. I had a really bad stutter. And so just recording a single 10-minute video, that script, tiny little script, it took me like 12 hours and just the entire day. And I was like, hey, if I go to Twitch, then I don't have to listen to myself back. I was boot camping it. So it was like a really, really, really cruddy stream with like super pixelated. You could count how many squares there were, and it's just, it was rough.
Now I hear your streaming setup is like really top tier, multiple angles, like you can see right now.
Hell yeah!
We have like multiple Canon cameras here. So tell me a little bit about your streaming setup. What does that look like today? Obviously compared to that Mac.
Oh man, Before, it was under my my bunk bed, and it was in this like tiny.
Oh.
You could see my mattress.
Oh.
And it was just this like little tiny poorly lit webcam, and it's just like a person, and their face is like white as snow.
Or
and
if
it's just,
or if you turn that off, it like the frames are like really, it's like 5 frames per second. It's like really choppy or something.
yeah, you're like teleporting.
Yeah, you're teleporting. Yeah,
You're,
yeah,
like,
I know exactly what you're talking
gaming.
about. So the importance of the high quality like Canon camera, for example, you know, like you said, captures the mood. When you play, do you usually keep it on one? Do you have like both angles on at the same time, or all 3, or do you have like a switch to kind of like pivot between the ones?
I have the switchboard to just like switch them around a little bit to
Yeah.
keep things interesting.
Which one's your favorite? Do you have a preferred angle? Do you like people like watching your face, or do you like people watching like your hands?
I prefer it when it's just on my hands so that I don't have to watch what weird expression I'm making. Because when I focus on music, like musicians make some weird stank
Yeah, but I think that's the
faces.
beauty of it, though.
Yeah,
I think
true.
when you're in the perspective of film, obviously you're just like, oh, you don't, you know. So you get
Yes.
a little embarrassed or shy, but I think as an audience, as someone who does watch your stream, like I would be like, if I could see your emotions, see you make those expressions, that's actually like a big part of a music stream for me personally.
That's true,
as a
yeah.
viewer, so.
Do you want to learn how to play the Overwatch theme song?
Yes, actually, while we're here,
Let's
please,
do it.
please.
Okay, I'm gonna embellish it a little bit.
Oh, you
Just
want me
switch
on this
seats.
side?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be up here.
This octave?
Da-da-dum.
Oh, C, G, C, D.
And then pause. And then G,
D,
D, E. Yeah.
That's it? Okay,
That's it.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep. That made my point. That was so good. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Fareeha. Really appreciate your time here. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Fareeha, and you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok with Ask Fareeha.
Cool, cool. And make sure to follow Toronto Defiant on Twitter and head to canongamers.ca to find more content pieces like this.